Welcome back to Celery Rising or something. What are we playing?
We're playing celery raisins.
Celery raisins.
That's what we're playing.
That
Celery
sounds like
raisins.
genetic engineering gone mad. I don't like either of those things as well.
I like raisins. I'm not a fan of. Well, celery is just a bit of.
It's like crepe paper but damp.
Yes, actually, I agree with you. Celery's only good for putting stuff on it, and even people go, "Oh, it's so healthy for you," and then you put stuff on it, and now it's not.
Yeah, it's really good for you if you have it on its own. In which case, you probably just get depressed. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so recap quickly.
Everyone's an idiot.
Everyone's
Plus
an idiot.
missiles. That's pretty much it.
Yep, let's go. Run out of the room, down the hall, down the stairs, towards the main warehouse. Oh dear God. Just started to think that I should probably try and grab Blue to bring him with me when I collide with him in the doorway to the main warehouse.
She's just riddled with bullets.
Yeah.
Violet, what's going on? Did you find Lexi?
Sort of. Yeah, he's dead. Long story. We have to get to one of the missile bunkers, like, now. I mean, Red's gone ahead of us and...
can probably teleport, but...
Yeah.
We think. We don't really know, because no one's explained what she is.
No.
Or she does. Apart from murder.
Continue running without further explanation, and Blue follows right on my heels. Burst out of the warehouse to find the enforcers have arrived. They're herding a bunch of Alexi's men into the APCs. Car is over a block away. That's too far. I run up to the last armoured vehicle, the only one that has yet to load any prisoners. Enforcer, we need this APC.
I can't offer a transfer of a military vehicle. Respectfully, don't need your permission. Now move.
The enforcer moves aside, dumbstruck, as we climb into the van. There's another enforcer in the driver's seat. I slide in between him and Blue.
Ah, sandwich.
Drive!
It's a violet sandwich. It's meant to be dramatic.
Well, there is a squealing kind of noise.
Just a little lump in the corner.
Yeah. Enforcer steps on the gas and we hurtle out of the warehouse parking lot. Where are we going, Sam?
Head west.
West, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Transport is barreling through the traffic and cars are screeching to a halt as Enforcer flips on the siren.
But Violet, I finally got a read on Countdown. It's
I look
Monty
at
Python's Flying Circus. I
look at Blue, panic-stricken. We're not going to make it, are we? Engine of the APC roars as we continue to race west across the dome. But what Sam is reading is true.
that seems to indicate that it is.
Yes.
I think we might be too late.
Possibly. I'm just waiting for the. Yeah. Okay. Mute. Wow. Oh, now it's stopped. Just stopped randomly. Yes, there was a missile launch, apparently. We reach a large building leading down towards downtown. We hear a massive dull roar. That wasn't a dull roar. That was ear-splitting. Everything begins to shake from deep underground as if the city is cracking apart. Because it is. Because
I opened the door underneath the city and a thing flew out and whoosh.
A trail of white smoke leads upwards, billowing from a rapidly rising dot that shines as brightly as a star. I have a sinking feeling that it's nothing that innocuous.
I'm not sure. Nothing not as innocuous as his massive flaming ball of death floating in space.
Sam, what the hell is that?
I can't. It's a missile, you pillock. Damn it!
Sam, talk to me here.
I'm sorry, Violet. I couldn't do anything. Mum and Dad, please forgive me. I put your coffins on that. I thought it'd be a safe place because it were in bunker. Thought it'd be a nice tomb. Now they're going to be hitting to the moon and go bang.
Yeah. Enforcer screeches the transport van to a halt as the aftershocks continue to rock the bridge. Sam, I know this is hard, but you need to tell me what's going on.
That was a missile, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. We're trying to stop a missile launching. This missile launched. How much more detail do you bloody need? That missile what just launched was tracking a Selenon.
What? But how can that be? The Selenon live on the dark side of the moon.
Do they?
Do they? When was that mentioned?
That's news. Okay. That's why they needed maths to calculate gravitational well and slingshot effect. No, that isn't entirely true. They also have a small contingent of guards in orbit around Earth. Sandman launched missile because he thought the Dark One would be right there at that particular time.
Blue,
For
the
some
enforcer.
reason.
Oh no. The enforcer and I watched stunned as the missile explodes blindingly in the sky. Don't tell me it hit him.
According to beacons, it should have, only if they shoot out the sky. The Dark One's signal is still active. He has a signal. What?
What's that supposed to mean?
He must have hit the wrong bzz.
Sam.
He shot the space bee! He fired a nuke at the space bee! Now the Selenon will be wiped out as the angry space bee swarm comes and destroys all in its path. First starting with the moon for some reason, and then attacking humanity with all the strength of angry bees.
Before Sam can finish his sentence, a sound like no other I've ever heard rocks the city. It's a combination of a shriek and a thunderclap. It reverberates...
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
It reverberates through my body, making me feel like I'm going to throw up. Oh God. Oh God, no. Link to Sam becomes filled with static. Blue grabs my hand. I can sense his fear as well as my own.
Yeah, you're an empath.
That's your job.
Yeah.
Do your fucking job. Sky bursts forth with activity. At first I can't tell what's happening. Sky looks as though it's turned into a roiling sea during a terrible storm. But quickly I realise that it's the Selenon descending on... Blah. They're coming. Each of them descends, parting the air above them as if making bullet holes through the clouds. Seconds later, a deafening boom follows their arrival in the air above the city. Within moments, the city is aflame. Explosions and the thundering shrieks hold us in our seats aghast. Somehow, Blue Hun freezes and begins shouting. Can't tell what he's saying at first, but gradually realise that he is shouting at the enforcer to move the transport off the bridge.
Yeah, it's into cover because that helped.
Yeah. We run towards the APC, jumping inside as the enforcer tries to restart the engine. I see why when a beam of pure light suddenly cuts across the sky. Enforcer comes out of his shock and hits the gas, but just as we begin to peel away...
Doom lasers!
Yes. Shouting, spinning, and rubble. And then the afterlife.
Shouting, spinning, and rubble. Yes, it's the girls that work the strip club on a Thursday afternoon. You know,
they're not very expensive.
They're kind of the C grade, the C listers at this small strip club in Scunthorpe. Sounds so depressing.
It does. Moments pass, I'm not sure how many. I can't hear and I can't see. As my vision clears, I realise that I'm upside down, still strapped into the seat of the transport.
And that's why you should always put your seatbelt on.
Yes. Although that doesn't fucking help me.
You're not dead. That's a good start.
It didn't hit me hard enough to kill me.
Yeah, but you know, with a bruise on your forehead if you didn't have your seatbelt on.
True. I'm not dissing seatbelts, by the way. I'm just saying it didn't help. My vision clears. I realise that I'm upside down, still strapped into the seat of the transport. My arm is bleeding, but otherwise seem to only have a few cuts and bruises. I look sideways and my stomach turns inside out. The driver is obviously dead. His body...
Because he's been turned inside out.
Yeah. And I look into it a little too closely. I think I see his head is not being held onto his body by much more than a few ligaments.
Oh, why couldn't they have illustrated that? That would have been quite cool.
Yeah. Horrified, I look the other way. Blue is still breathing, but he's unconscious, and I shake him.
Blue.
Oh, God, Blue! I unbuckle myself and use the uninjured arm to lower myself to the roof of the APC. I climb across the enforcer without looking at him, bash open the metal door with my foot. Of an APC. I kick the door open with my foot.
You just unlocked it. Just saying.
Yeah. I regain my bearings. I realise the APC must have flipped several times before landing on its roof. Can't believe that I'm still in one piece, let alone alive.
Seatbelts!
This has been your public service announcement for today.
Seatbelts! That's the advert.
Yeah.
It's just like about 20 seconds before before the film start in the cinema. It's just someone shouts seatbelts at you really loudly.
I rush to the other side of the car and carefully unbuckle Blue and pull him out of the van, dragging him a few feet away from the wreckage, shaking him frantically. Now's not the time, Violet. Blue, wake up, Blue, Blue! Still no response. I have no choice but to leave him there and secure a way out.
Yes, unfortunately, he did actually have some minor spinal damage, so after dragging him out and just throwing him around like that, he's now paralysed for life.
That looks awfully serene.
That's a very neat, a very neat ruin. It just looks like some people parked and then the APC fell over for no reason.
Air is thick with smoke from the fires throughout the city.
It's not.
Well, there's smoke there.
It's very thick with it, though.
Okay, it's
that just
thin
looks like
with smoke.
That just looks like there's some heavy smokers slightly off screen. There's a vape competition going on because yes, there are vape competitions.
I know, I saw that as well. It was just like, really? Ugh.
Oh, well, it's worth knowing about though, in case you've got this massive crate of old tomatoes you need to get rid of, right?
Air is thick with smoke from fires throughout the city. Seems like the world is ending, but I know this is only the beginning. Things could get worse. Much worse.
Then, being eradicated. You could have been eradicated. Uh-oh.
What the...
Oh, that's what they look. They look
like
that's
like
not very. That is a
dogs.
massive letdown.
They're moth dogs.
Yeah, I was thinking more crickets, but
I've no time to react. Something is coming.
Yeah.
The force knocks me off my feet and sends me sliding backwards onto the ground.
Oh look, she's wearing tights. Look. Do you think this is the Dark One?
I think it might be.
It's right. So the reason he was called the Dark One is because the Selenon are racist.
Yes.
And he happened to be in charge.
Your heartbeats. No, stop! Try to get to my feet, but I fall to my knees, clutching my head. His presence is overwhelming. Yep. Please stop, I beg you. My head feels like it's slowly turning into mush. Suddenly, the chaos merges into a single voice, distorted, yet deep and commanding.
Field.
The voice comes not from Selenon's mouth, but from inside my own head. I clutch my head tighter and rock slightly. It's too much.
You have failed us.
I don't understand.
You have broken the pact. You must pay the price.
What, me? Personally has failed broken the pact? My mind is swirling. What's he talking about? The pact?
You. Suddenly bigger. Is this going to be a boss fight? Must be sacrificed. Is this going to be a boss fight now? Because this looks like a boss fight in an action game.
It does look like a boss fight.
You're gonna, dodge his claws and then somehow throw cars in his face.
Anger bursts forth in me. This thing has murdered so many people already. Why should I bow to its wishes? And why her?
I'm gonna flip it off. Go on. Just flip him off. Flip off the alien elder god thing.
I stand up slowly, the pain making my body scream. No.
No.
I will never. As I stand there, my voice grows stronger. Why should I have to do what you want? You're not the boss of me. You're not my mum. You're not my real dad.
You're not my real dad.
What has the human race done to you to deserve this genocide?
We're the space Jews.
Whoa! What?
What? They said genocide, and weirdly enough, being into history and stuff, that's what I thought of. Because let's be fair, people have picked on the Jews a smidgen. So, just a smidgen. Oh, sorry. Just a smidgen over the millennia, That is not your concern. No. The word of the Selenon is absolute.
I'm done obeying for no reason. This whole thing was Sandman's fault. I had nothing to do with it.
It is the Bureau's task to ensure obedience.
Ah, fuck you. I won't bow down to you.
Just middle fingers.
Yeah. I don't give a damn what our task is.
A response benefiting a primitive.
Befitting. The city is burning and you think I'm going to bow down to you? I'm supposed to protect humanity.
You are our servant and nothing more.
I don't work for you.
You ain't the boss of me.
I'm not a boss of me.
That is correct. You alone do not serve us. All of Spectra serves us.
No, don't make our mistake our actions as obedience and loyalty. They're self-preservation, bro.
Your motive is irrelevant. This is law, as dictated by the Selenon.
I will never sacrifice myself.
That is not your choice. Lasers. It is your fate.
Now, can I just point out something that would have been really useful right now?
Yeah.
Fucking clairvoyant.
Yeah, that would have been good.
No, I can't.
Apparently she can.
Apparently she can.
I must... Oh, so that's her. Okay.
I must destroy the Selenon. That is my sole purpose. No one will stop me from fulfilling my mission, I think. What?
Why did they use the same text as her? And what? Oh, great. Sudden superpowers. Great.
Oh, yeah. Sudden superpowers. Die.
So your power has awakened. Because you cut me slightly, and now I'm healed. This is all you can do. How pitiful. I will end this quickly. Fear lasers or squishing or something. We can't really tell what. Stop!
Blues.
Hammer time!
Darn.
Points of violet. Can't touch this.
Blue is
What are you doing? It's a dance competition. Yeah, dance off.
Blue is standing in front of me, placing himself directly between me and the Dark One. Blue? My voice barely carries over the distance between us as I sink to my knees. Unbearable pain radiates throughout my body.
Stay there.
Blue
Black
looks
dog.
No biscuit. Blue looks up at the pitch black Selenon.
I'll have you. I apologise for my partner's impotent behaviour. Take me as your sacrifice.
Yeah,
or
that
sacrifice,
works.
or whatever.
That works. Blue? What? What are you saying?
Don't worry about me. Just hurry up and find a bloody medic.
This is some kind of joke, right? You can't honestly...
Want to help save another human being? No, fuck that.
Blue, you don't actually have to do this. We can still run. Come on, we have to get away before...
I think they might be able to outrun us. With the way they can teleport and, lasers. Get hold of yourself. You're supposed to be an agent, remember?
No. Agents supposed to look out for each other. What you're doing is too selfish. What?
Yeah, self-sacrifice. Selfish.
Oh, yeah.
Humanity always come first. You should already know that.
Okay. Humanity? Who cares about humanity? This isn't right. What?
I thought you were defending humanity. What the... Make up your mind.
And stop crying. You're a grown
Tired.
woman.
Oh yeah, that's crying. Oh, just faint lines. I know you care more than anyone else. Exactly why you have to live.
I don't deserve this. I agree. I'm just a failure of an agent. I agree.
Yep.
I can't even control my powers. I agree.
No. That's true. When I saw you there, you were beautiful. Just like an esper. Not like an esper, like some kind of angel with a lightsaber and a suit. So waste your life on something pointless, like sacrificing yourself for the good of humanity. I'm just a washed-up has-been. I mean, look at that. I've been drunk this entire thing. We've only had 2 drinks, So it just stays in my system. I don't even drink as much as other people. I just my liver's already dead. So it's just I can't get rid of the booze at all. You should see the amount of stuff they've had to stick in me to keep me alive this long. No one's gonna miss me. Apart from my fish. My fish might not like it. But,
Okay, I'll do anything. Just don't do this.
anything, eh? Excuse us, Dark One. We've got a little thing to go on. Okay, on, cheer up. You never know. Maybe we'll meet again sometime, eh? Let's get this over with. I was never one for that sappy stuff, you know. and the Dark One just going. Said the text there. It's kind of. Are you done? Been waiting here for 5 minutes, innit? So be it. I don't have all day, you know.
Blue looks back at me and we make eye contact for a split second.
Before he's vaporised. S. Ventura!
Before I can do anything, Blue is gone, but I suspect we'll see him in a future episode.
New Blue.
New Blue. Blue gone. The Dark One takes off.
Say it right.
What?
Say it right.
The Dark One
There we
takes off into the air, and immediately the noise that had been steadily coming from the destruction of the city ceases, but for the faint sound of sirens and the drifting odour of brimstone in the distance.
Oh, sulphur. Okay.
I see the rest of the Selenon taking off into the sky, following after him. In a few moments, they are gone. You murderer! He was in a beam of light. That's not necessarily murderer. That's...
They might have just kidnapped him.
Yeah. Statistically speaking, I think that's probably true. Although why they didn't take her when she obviously manifested huge, unbelievable power.
They just went, oh, you appear to have suddenly stumbled on great power. It's not quite great enough to kill me at the moment, but you've only just unlocked it and have had no training, so it'll be fine to leave you here.
Yeah. You murderer, come back, I'll kill you.
That's not good incentive to come back, I should point out.
Come back! Come back! I imagine she's an ugly crier.
Snot running down her face. And everything.
I shout nonsense threats after the Dark One, still curled on the ground.
I've gotten this far pronouncing it correctly. You've got to keep going.
I did it once before where you ignored it.
Yeah, probably because I didn't notice it. Now do it properly.
I shout nonsense threats after the Dark One.
There we go.
Still curled on the ground, unable to move. Why didn't I stop it? Why couldn't I stop it?
Because super powerful aliens. That's why.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not the biggest person in the room.
No, that's impossible. I am an agent of the Selenon. Pain in my body is dulled by a storm of emotions in my mind. Confusion and grief fight and stab at one another in a cruel battle ended like only when I can no longer take it. I slip into blackness.
Said the emo 14-year-old. Because that's who wrote that.
Into the dark. Oh, what was that?
No one knows my pain. Parting ways. Well, he's just been vaporised or kidnapped, so you've already parted, I think. What?
Red? No. There is no... What?
I just like the blonde guy there who just looks like a... What? He's going to look at the guy next to him going, you look a bit like Superman.
Which one of those two people is yellow, do you think?
Sunglasses guy, because he doesn't have a... No, because he's wearing a neat suit, but of sunglasses, no tie. Therefore, he probably has some
None
back
of them
wrapping.
have got ties. Have you noticed they've all got... Oh, no, those two have.
Yeah, the two ladies don't have ties. The one in... The blonde lady looks kind of in... She looks a bit like she's been working as a waitress and just wandered in, rather than dressed up for a funeral, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, that umbrella at the back is massive. Look how... Compare it to the people in the background.
Wow. I like the fact that his umbrella is not covering him whatsoever.
Yeah, only the people at the back of umbrellas, and they're massive. They're absolutely huge. That's the sort of thing you have to cover, to cover outside of a pub to cover a whole table.
I'm standing in a small graveyard near the outer city. I can hear meteors hitting the dome, and the sounds echoing around in my empty head. I feel hollow.
We feel hollow, he does.
I feel right hollow. Red is standing next to me as the empty casket is ready to be lowered into the ground as one of the faceless bureau higher ups makes a speech about Blue's loyalty and bravery.
Speech?
Beef speech.
A beef speech?
Yes.
I like beef.
I like beef, he does.
Blue liked beef as well. He was the beefiest person on the beef. This funeral is brought to you by the Beef Marketing Board.
And it makes me want to throw up.
Well, beef? Oh,
Yeah,
it's probably
Blue did
an
this for
allergy
me.
at that point. Yeah.
He saved my life, sacrificed himself for me, and yet I don't even know how I survived or why I deserve to be here.
Well, he stood in the laser beam of death by getting the attention to save you. That's how you survived, right? As for deserve, that's a bit more subjective.
Yeah. I catch sight of my warped reflection in the casket. My face is a mask with no expression. Feel hot and cold at the same time, and I hug my arms tightly against my body.
And push Red into the grave.
Can't bear this. Can't comprehend. I just don't. It's not appropriate. It's just not
why
appropriate.
is she the only one not wearing at least a suit or something? She just turned up. Yeah, I'm just going to wear my work gear for commando murdering.
It's still got someone's blood on it. No one important. Yeah. Can't bear this. Can't comprehend it. I should be sad, and I think I am, but mostly right now I'm livid. Surprisingly, Red just stands there, her usual bravado gone, almost as if all the life has been sucked out of her.
Like the stuff she sucked out of him. Hey!
Yay!
Angry blowjob.
I'm not
entirely sure how that would work, but
It's blowjobs with teeth, is that?
Nah.
I don't think she even expected things to turn out this way.
Whilst wearing those stick-in vampire fangs. You know, the individual ones that Scarecrow made.
Yes. As other agents move forward to pay their respects, Red and I both remain. Don't want this ritual. Don't want to resign myself to Blue's death.
Then feck off.
Yeah. I close my eyes, waiting for him to show up to tell us how he cheated Lady Luck once again. But no matter how long I wait, nothing changes. I'd expect Red to be bursting at the seams with rage at this moment, but she is strangely calm. As if, just for this moment, she's an entirely different person. Some past figment that was thrown away and forgotten. My own emotions overtake me and I have to breathe deeply and slowly to control myself. Other agents have finished their processional to pay their respects, and I'm left standing by Bruglaze with only Red for company. And she fucks off.
Yeah.
Red jerks her head in a kind of nod towards Blue, coughing, then walks away. So I'm here alone, just me, and all these other people in the picture with me.
Including Superman, yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that guy looks dodgy. That guy probably has ninja powers of some variety. Look at him. The long white hair. And
However, can I just point out, her hair went white when she got superpowers.
Yeah, then it turned purple again afterwards.
Yeah, but Red's hair is white all the time.
Yeah, but Red's just weird. So...
I think the white hair is I've actually obtained superpowers and know how to use them.
That's why she can teleport and things.
Yeah.
And why that guy at the back is probably a badass.
Yeah, and that lady there.
That might just be Blue's mum.
No, I just think that she's a badass.
Okay. She's also Blue's mum.
Also Blue's mum. Oh, he was such a shit clairvoyant. I'm much better than he is.
Yeah. I knew this would happen.
Blue. I have to stop for a moment. Like all the moments. I let emotions wash over me, and then I steady myself and face his grey resolutely. I won't waste it, I promise. I don't stay to see the rest of the proceedings after all the coffin is empty. Don't want to believe that Blue Spirit is being laid to rest, because he's not dead.
Yeah.
Walking away from the grave, I head to my car to return to the bureau. Chief requested my presence. For what? I don't know. It better be to tell me what the plan is for getting even with the Selenon. What would Blue tell me if he were here? I wish I could just hear his voice again. All the way back to the bureau, I replayed last night that Blue and I spent together. I wish that things had gone differently.
And we're done the sexing.
I replay the car crash, pulling Blue's unconscious body out of the window. I replay the moment that Blue disintegrated into nothingness right before my eyes, and there was nothing I could do about it. Why didn't I just give myself to the Selenon? I could have saved Blue if I weren't so damn stubborn. All I've been able to do since it happened, was think about that moment. That moment when Blue turned around and looked at me, the look in his eyes. As my mind jumps to that moment, I go back to another moment. It was when I wasn't myself, when the voice in my throat wasn't my own. What on earth happened to me after the Dark One tried to kill me? What on earth happened to me after the Dark One tried to kill me? Stop saying there we go! Like you're the boss of me. There's so much I don't understand.
Okay.
Okay, I pull up to the front of the bureau and get out of my car. I think we should probably call it an episode there.
The steering wheel still smells of his ass.
We should let's just call it there, because
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure how long this chapter is, but judging by the others...
If it is super short, we can just bung it on the end anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just realised, how big are those rivets on that tower?
Fucking massive. They're football-sized.
Yeah. There's about 6 of them on each side.
I'll see you lot next time.
Ta-ra.